Oh no, not again. Chrisean Rock just lit another match, and this time, she threw it straight into the gasoline tank labeled family drama and rap beef. The internet absolutely losing its mind. Twitter looks like a war zone, TikTok's in flames, and somehow, HoodTrophy Bino and Tesehki are both catching strays like it's target practice. You thought the Kardashian-Jenner clan had drama? Please, this makes a reality show look like Bluey. What's unfolding right now between Chrisean, Bino, and Tesehki is pure, unfiltered chaos, the kind that makes you question if social media should even exist on weekends. Rumors, screenshots, live rants, and deleted posts. It's all happening faster than you can refresh your feed. 1 second, it's shade. The next, it's a full-blown digital boxing match, and the best part, nobody's backing down. Not Chrisean, not Bino, not even Tesehki, who's apparently got her own receipts ready to air. This isn't just beef. This is a buffet of drama served sizzling hot with a side of betrayal and a sprinkle of public humiliation. Grab your popcorn, lock your screen, and brace yourself. Because this clapback? It's about to shake the internet to its core. Let's rewind this chaos for a second. Because like every juicy internet explosion, it didn't just appear out of nowhere. This whole mess started brewing quietly, like a pot of boiling scandal that nobody remembered to turn off. Chrisean Rock, the queen of unpredictability, has never been one to bite her tongue. But this time, she didn't just talk. She detonated. HoodTrophy Bino thought he was slick. He went on live acting com, saying he's done dealing with drama, trying to play the peaceful rapper role. But the moment he threw those passive-aggressive lines about ungrateful people who switch up when they get fame, everyone's radar lit up. The fans were like, hold up, is that a shot at Chrisean? Because let's be real, in this world, subweeds hit harder than diss tracks within hours. Clips of his life spread faster than a celebrity breakup rumor. TikTok editors were already slicing it into dramatic montages, with captions like "you can feel the betrayal through the screen." Then, as if the universe wanted more chaos, Tesehki decided to jump in, and baby, she didn't just stir the pot. She threw the entire kitchen in it. Tesehki started posting cryptic messages too. You know, those I'm too real for fake love type posts that always mean something is about to go down. Fans started connecting dots faster than conspiracy theorists on Reddit. Some claimed Tesehki was siding with Bino. Others swore she was shading Chrisean. But one thing was clear, the sisterly love had officially left the group chat. Chrisean saw it all. And instead of ignoring it like a mature celebrity, she went full throttle. She hopped on Instagram Live with that classic "I don't even care" attitude, which we all know means she absolutely cares. Her voice? Calm but dangerous. Her energy? That of a woman ready to verbally end careers before lunch. She said, "You'll keep my name out your mouth, 'cause I'm not the one to play with." Boom. Just like that, the internet went nuclear. The comment section became a digital boxing ring. Fans were choosing sides like it was a Marvel vs. DC crossover. Some were chanting Team Rock forever, while others were screaming, "Tesehki been too real for this." And poor HoodTrophy Bino? He was getting dragged through the algorithm like a rookie stepping into a storm he couldn't control. People started pulling up old clips, interviews, studio sessions, tweets, anything that looked remotely connected. One fan even found a clip of Bino calling Chrisean too emotional. And that became the spark that burned down the peace treaty. Because let's face it, calling Chrisean Rock too emotional is like calling fire too hot. It's her brand. As the memes rolled in. So did the fake DMs, fake screenshots, and even fan theories claiming Tesehki and Bino had something going on behind the scenes. None of it was confirmed, but when has that ever stopped the internet? Suddenly, what started as subliminal shots turned into full-blown accusations, betrayal, and family drama so messy it could make Zeus and Hera look functional. Meanwhile, Blueface, yes, the walking headline himself, couldn't resist chiming in. He posted a laughing emoji on X Twitter, and that single emoji sent shockwaves. Everyone interpreted it differently. Some said he was mocking Chrisean, others thought he was mocking Bino. But no matter what, that one emoji fueled another 48-hour news cycle. TikTok creators started dissecting every micro-expression from each live. Look at how Chrisean blinked here. She's lying. Tesehki's smile means she's hiding something. It turned into a national pastime. Every new post was treated like evidence in the case of who betrayed whom. And you know what's wild? While fans were busy debating loyalty, Chrisean started dropping studio clips, fiery, raw, emotional, hinting that she was turning this drama into music. One of her lyrics even said, "Family turned fake, but my hustle never will." That one line alone sent the fandom spiraling. Was she dissing Tesehki? Bino? Both? The internet's imagination went haywire. Reaction channels popped up overnight with titles like "Chrisean's hidden message exposed" and "Tesehki's secret response you missed." It felt like watching love and Hip-hop get hijacked by CSI? Twitter edition. And let's not pretend this was just gossip. This was entertainment gold. Everyone from the Shade Room to Hollywood Unlocked to random meme pages was eating this up. Like free drama at brunch. Comments like, "This family needs its own reality show ASAP" started flooding in. Because at this point, even people who didn't know who Bino was were suddenly experts on his love life. But here's where it got truly nuclear. Chrisean didn't just stop at defending herself. She started calling out what she called snakes hiding under the family tree. That line alone had fans dropping emojis like bombs. It was poetic, messy, and absolutely viral. The comment section turned into a live guessing game. Who's the snake? Who's the liar? Who's next? By the end of the day, hashtags like hashtag ChriseanVSTSHKI and hashtag BINO exposed were trending. Instagram lives were happening every hour. People were switching alliances mid-live stream like it was Survivor, Instagram Island. 1 minute someone's Team Tesehki. The next are switching to Team Rock after hearing new evidence. That was probably just a blurry screenshot. It became clear this wasn't just an argument. It was a full-scale digital war zone, complete with fake armies, fake receipts, and emotional meltdowns. Chrisean, true to form, didn't retreat. She doubled down. Every time someone tried to paint her as a villain, she posted another cryptic story that made her look like the misunderstood anti-hero. And honestly, that's what makes her unstoppable. She's chaos personified. And people can't look away. By the time the sun set that day, everyone involved was trending, group chats were exploding, and the whole internet agreed on one thing: this drama wasn't close to being over. Because when Chrisean Rock claps back, it's never just a response. It's a declaration of digital war. The internet had officially caught fire. And when I say fire, I mean full-on, memes and reaction videos everywhere type of blaze. Chrisean Rock's clapback wasn't just a statement, it was a war declaration. And HoodTrophy Bino and Tesehki suddenly realized they'd entered the digital Thunderdome. Memes exploded like grenades. One viral clip showed Bino with a terrified expression overlaid with the text, "When Chrisean reads your DM receipts live." Another had Tesehki ducking behind a cartoon wall of paperwork, captioned, "Trying to hide from the truth." Like, fans were dissecting every expression, every laugh, every side eye, as if this were a season finale of Game of Thrones. Celebrities couldn't resist jumping in either. Blueface, of course, kept trolling like a human notification alert. Sulia Boy posted a clip of himself laughing hysterically with the caption, "Y'all can't write this stuff." Even Cardi B got involved, tweeting, "Chrisean out here making adults look like toddlers. I'm living." The energy was wild, chaotic, and absolutely irresistible. Meanwhile, the public was obsessed. TikTok creators began remixing Chrisean's responses into full-on cinematic short films. One edit had dramatic music, slow-motion face reveals, and text overlays. Family feud escalates. Who survives? Views skyrocketed into the millions within hours. People weren't watching for the gossip anymore, they were watching for the performance. And let's talk about Bino. Poor guy thought he could deflect the heat with humor. He posted a joking response calling Chrisean too dramatic that backfired spectacularly. Twitter exploded, fans flooded his mentions, and memes circulated faster than he could delete the post. One particularly savage post showed him sitting in a kiddie pool labeled coping, while Chrisean's caption hovered above, "I told you not to play, savage." Tesehki tried to remain neutral, but neutrality doesn't exist when Chrisean's energy is nuclear. Every ambiguous post was dissected. Every story screenshot was treated like breaking news. Fans argued over her intentions, spun conspiracy threads, and even made polls asking, Team Rock or Team Tesehki? The engagement, off the charts. Social media platforms were basically subsidizing chaos at this point. Reaction videos became a goldmine. Channels titled "Chrisean Destroys Bino" and "Tesehki Live or You Won't Believe." How this went down racked up views in the millions. Each upload added fuel to the fire, dissecting every word, pause, and eye roll. Fans were replaying the same 30-second clips like they were watching a thriller. Meanwhile, Chrisean wasn't slowing down. She began dropping hints of more receipts, more stories, and more responses. It was like watching a live-action chess match, except the pieces were fueled by drama, viral clips, and pure chaos. Every post added tension. Every story made fans anticipate the next attack. The suspense was real, and it was addictive. Pop culture comparisons were everywhere. One fan tweeted, "This makes Keeping Up with the Kardashians look like amateur." Another wrote, "Move over Marvel." Chrisean's saga is a cinematic universe we never knew we needed. Even mainstream outlets had to cover it. This wasn't just a social media feud. This was a cultural event. And of course, influencers jumped on the bandwagon. Live streams, reaction threads, and memes kept popping up like weeds after a storm. Everyone had an opinion. Everyone had a hot take. The internet had collectively decided this was a fight to end all digital fights. And they were tuning in non-stop. Fans even started creating TikTok prediction threads, speculating who would respond next and what receipts would drop. One trend had people holding receipts like swords, captioned, "Come at me, bro," Chrisean style. It was chaos, absurdity, and brilliance all rolled into one. The drama escalated further when Chrisean posted an IG live throwing subtle shade at both Bino and Tesehki simultaneously. She didn't name names because subtlety is overrated, but her tone? Ice cold, ruthless, and calculated. It was the kind of energy that turns casual fans into super sleuths, hunting every word, every glance, every caption for evidence. And then, just when you thought it couldn't get more viral, a leaked DM thread surfaced. Whether real or fake, fans went ballistic. Screenshots were all over X, Twitter, TikTok, and IG stories. Headlines screamed, receipts drop, drama hits next level. Fans were on fire, dissecting every message, speculating on motives, and predicting the next blow. The public outrage reached a fever pitch. Some sided with Chrisean, praising her for standing her ground. Others criticized her for overreacting, and in true internet fashion, debates turned into memes, memes turned into videos, and videos went viral in a cycle that seemed endless. Even mainstream celebrities couldn't resist weighing in. Offset tweeted a fire emoji. Megan Thee Stallion posted a cryptic line about loyalty. Everyone, everywhere was contributing to the energy. It felt like the entire music and rap community was tuning in live. Meanwhile, Bino tried to respond with humor again. He posted a reaction clip calling Chrisean extra, which sparked a fresh wave of memes and editing. TikTok creators mashed it into comedy skits, exaggerating his every expression. One clip showed him hiding behind a giant cartoon rock while Chrisean threw receipts like boomerangs. The visuals were absurd, hilarious, and perfectly viral. Tesehki, still trying to navigate the chaos, made a post suggesting she was done with fake friends. The vagueness only made the storm worse. Fans went nuts over what it meant, who she was referencing, and what her next move would be. The suspense was palpable. It was like a live-action soap opera unfolding in real time, fueled entirely by social media and audience obsession. And as if that wasn't enough, reaction channels and meme pages started dramatizing the feud as a cinematic universe. One meme thread compared Chrisean to a superhero taking on to villains. Another dubbed Bino the fallen prince of cloud, while Tesehki was labeled the wildcard. Every analogy, every exaggeration, made the story more addictive. By now, every post, story, and meme was feeding a feedback loop of chaos. Comment sections became battlegrounds. Fans were arguing over the tiniest detail, dissecting emojis, and debating who was right and who was about to get roasted next. It was absolute madness, and people couldn't stop watching. Chrisean Rock, true to form, wasn't slowing down. Every move she made added fuel to the fire. Every cryptic caption, every live stream, every lyric snippet kept fans hanging on like it was a season finale cliffhanger. Social media wasn't just observing the drama, it was participating in it like a living, breathing entity addicted to chaos. At this point, the feud had transcended family drama. It wasn't just about Bino. It wasn't just about Tesehki. It was about power, influence, and who controls the narrative. And Chrisean Rock, she was the undisputed queen, orchestrating the storm, playing every angle, and watching the internet crumble in awe, fear, and excitement. By the end of this phase, hashtags were trending, memes were unstoppable, reactions were viral, and everyone had picked a side, whether willingly or not. It was more than drama. It was digital warfare, and the world was hooked. As the dust settled, or at least the first wave of chaos slowed down, the aftermath hit like a ton of bricks. Chrisean Rock's clapback didn't just stir the pot, it shattered the entire kitchen. Social media was still buzzing, and everyone involved suddenly realized this wasn't just a little family feud. This was a full-blown public spectacle with consequences that were about to get messy. HoodTrophy Bino, poor guy, suddenly found himself under a microscope. Every move he made online, every new post, every emoji was scrutinized. Fans turned into detectives. One wrong word, one weak joke, and he was trending. For the wrong reasons. His credibility as a rapper? Questioned. His social media clout? Shaken. Suddenly, the internet wasn't just watching, it was actively shaping the narrative against him. Tesehki, meanwhile, wasn't immune. Her attempts at neutrality backfired spectacularly. Every vague post was dissected, misinterpreted, and memed. One subtle story about trust issues turned into a viral theory thread. with thousands of comments debating her loyalty. It didn't matter what she intended, the court of public opinion had already handed down verdicts. Chrisean, on the other hand, saw the aftermath as confirmation of her power. Every screenshot, every trending hashtag, every viral meme was fuel for her fire. She leaned into it, dropping new music and snippets with subliminal shots aimed at Bino and Tesehki. Fans dissected every bar, every inflection, and every caption like they were evidence in a court case. The internet couldn't get enough. The reactions from celebrities only intensify the storm. Blueface kept posting cryptic emojis, Cardi B continued commenting slyly, and Offset. Well, Offset somehow turned this into a cultural moment, posting a single line that had fans analyzing it for days. Even rappers who weren't directly involved started weighing in. Because let's be honest, when Chrisean Rock goes viral, you don't watch from the sidelines. You comment, meme, or risk irrelevance. Meanwhile, fan communities became even more obsessed. TikTok videos racked up millions of views. Instagram edits were popping up hourly. Reaction channels exploded with content, dissecting the feud frame by frame. Memes depicting Chrisean as a superhero taking down her villainous relatives flooded timelines. Some even compared the saga to cinematic universes. Marvel who? Chrisean's saga is the epic we never knew we needed. But the real shocker? The reputational damage. Bino's carefully curated persona as a calm, collected rapper? Torn apart. Tesehki's image of loyalty and neutrality. Questioned. Chrisean's image, meanwhile, skyrocketed. Fans rallied behind her like she was a general leading an army through the chaos. Every public interaction, every story, every post reinforced her dominance in the narrative. Even brands and sponsors were forced to take notice. Bino reportedly lost a minor endorsement after a controversial post about the feud. Meanwhile, Chrisean's streams and snippets were generating record engagement, showing that in today's internet, drama equals dollars. It's a wild economy, and Chrisean was cashing in big time. Shifted to. For casual fans, it wasn't just a family spat anymore, it was a cultural event. The feud became a case study in influence, social media manipulation, and audience obsession. Analysts dissected engagement patterns, meme propagation, and viral content strategy like it was a business school lecture, all thanks to a single clapback. Even the music world felt the ripple effects. Every song drop, every studio session, and every live clip from these three artists was now interpreted through the lens of the feud. A lyric that would have gone unnoticed in normal times became viral content, dissected and discussed in reaction videos across multiple platforms. It was absurd, it was chaotic, and it was the ultimate power of social media influence at play. Meanwhile, fans continued to speculate about future moves. Would Chrisean drop a full diss track? Would Bino or Tesehki respond? Would this end with reconciliation or escalation? The suspense alone kept engagement skyrocketing. Every new post was a cliffhanger, every story a potential headline. The internet had officially become a digital arena, and Chrisean was clearly winning. And let's talk about the cultural imprint. This wasn't just drama for laughs. It became a reference point. Quotes from Chrisean's live streams were turned into memes, referenced in interviews, and even used in marketing campaigns by creators who saw the viral opportunity. Clapback energy became a catchphrase, and suddenly, Chrisean Rock's influence extended beyond music, beyond social media, and straight into cultural lexicon. In the wake of the chaos, the relationships themselves were irrevocably altered. Bino and Tesehki had to navigate public scrutiny like never before. Every collaboration, every post together was analyzed for tension, shade, or loyalty breaches. The personal had become painfully public, and the court of social media had passed judgment. Chrisean, however, seemed untouchable. Every post, every snippet, every story reaffirmed her control over the narrative. Fans celebrated her not just for winning the clapback but for dominating the cultural conversation. Her brand had leveled up, her social media clout skyrocketed, and the internet had made her the queen of viral drama. By the end of the saga, one truth stood out. Chrisean Rock's response didn't just settle scores. It rewrote the playbook on handling feuds in the digital age. Bino and Tesehki might recover eventually, but for now, Chrisean is untouchable, untamed, and unstoppable. Every post she drops is a potential headline. Every glance she gives a camera is a viral moment waiting to happen. The cliffhanger? Nobody knows what's next. Chrisean could release a diss track tomorrow. Bino might post a surprise live addressing the drama. Tesehki could reveal secrets nobody anticipated. The saga is ongoing, unpredictable, and absolutely addictive. Fans are hooked, creators are feeding off it, and the cultural ripple effects will last for months. In short, this wasn't just a clapback. It was a masterclass in viral dominance, cultural manipulation, and social media warfare. Chrisean Rock didn't just respond, she conquered. And for the audience, the story isn't over. In fact, it's only getting started, and there you have it, the digital earthquake nobody saw coming. Chrisean Rock just clapped back, set the internet on fire, and left HoodTrophy Bino and Tesehki scrambling for cover. If you thought your Monday was dramatic, congratulations, you were wrong. This is peak chaos, the kind that makes reality shows look like nap time. Now, here's the deal. Smash that like button like it owes you money. Drop a comment predicting who's next to get roasted. And hit subscribe before this internet saga gets rewritten again. The scandals don't sleep. They wake up at 5 a.m., drop receipts by noon, and go viral by dinner. Every clip, every post, every cryptic story is fuel for this firestorm. And trust me, we'll be breaking it down faster than your notifications can refresh. Want to see the next clapback before anyone else? You know what to do. Don't just watch the drama, be part of it. The comment section is a battlefield, the memes are weapons, and your predictions? Priceless. Remember, this isn't just gossip. It's a cultural event, a social media masterclass, and proof that Chrisean Rock runs the internet like it owes her respect. The chaos is far from over. Expect new receipts, shocking twists, and viral moments dropping constantly. And you'll want to catch every second. So strap in. Stay scandal hungry, and remember, the gloves are off. The receipts are flying. The drama is real. The drama is real.